What? Ready, my love?
Yes. I am excited to see the next episode.
Me too. You remember what we did after the last episode? That Hellier Mark scene was hot! It was hot! And we're just gonna leave it at that. So,
You did that. I
what?
cannot believe it.
Did I mention that we ate ice cream after the last episode?
Yes, we ate ice cream. Terrible.
Can you tell me what you're thinking?
Let's move on.
Okay.
Keep going.
Oh my God, Ursa, get your mind out the gutter. Oh my God. Like when I start thinking about
we
it.
ate ice cream. I didn't eat ice cream. I did not eat ice cream.
Anyways, implications on that last episode. There really was. Oh, the implications are, so in all seriousness, you know, Mark and Helly reclaimed her own experience rather than her outie taking her experience. And I think the importance of it, and other than her own character arc, is Mark now has the outie's memories, or he's on the verge of the outie's memories. So the outie doesn't know about Helly, and the innie doesn't have a connection to Miss Casey as the wife. So now he may become conflicted more, even the innie, and then the outie's not conflicted, but the innie can get conflicted furthermore, and that can cause an additional strain on him and Helly's relationship, or lack thereof, because of now the memories of his wife. Before he was acting out of duty, and now he may have a hard time emotionally or logically separating the two.
Good point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The timing of it is critical. They covered the distance. Typically in a romance element, there's that push and pull, so yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. Anyways.
Don't forget Bert and our guy, Irvin.
Yep.
I think Bert is not good. I think he sent somebody to Irvin's apartment.
Oh, they're definitely colluding.
Right?
They definitely are.
He has to.
So
why would he invite him?
The fact that the fact that Bert knows or said something about the Lumen existing 20 years as opposed to 12 implies that this is a secret. And the fact that Bert knows of this secret lets me know that Bert is high on the food chain.
Yes.
Because not just anyone, in my opinion, would know of this secret. So the fact that we saw in the same episode that someone was in Irving's apartment at the same time he's with Bert. So Bert has information that the public doesn't know about. And coincidentally, Irving's place is getting, searched. Yeah, he's dirty. Which is so interesting because other than Dylan, the innies are into people that are connected with Lumen in some capacity, which still shouldn't be too surprising, but yeah.
That'll be interesting to see. Okay, let's not delay this.
Okay,
and
my
jump
love.
into
Episode 7 of Severance.
Oh, look there.
Yeah.
Where is she at right now?
University. He was working at one. And it looks like students.
The past?
Yep. Wow.
Oh, yeah. He looks so much different. No, he looks so different. Let me.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say he looks attractive. Very attractive.
He looks a lot younger.
Yeah, he
The
does.
haircut makes a difference. Definitely.
Religious conversion in Tolstoy's The Death of You.
Please.
What about you?
Me? Well.
You
Yeah.
can see a personality.
This is the same
All
actor.
quiet on the Western Blunt. Drug
Yeah.
use by enlisted soldiers during World War I. No, that's what it is.
It's a genius.
Even Miss Casey obviously looks different.
I couldn't agree more.
What?
Miss Casey obviously looks different. Gemma.
She does. I was gonna say
like,
she
who are
looks
you?
like
Gemma.
they met.
Oh.
You too.
It's the same one, but the haircut for both of them. But she looked very monotonic whenever she was at with
Lumen.
the innies at Lumen, yeah. Very monotonic, very like a Barbie
Yes.
doll. Look
She
at
doesn't
her.
show much of
There's
facial motion.
not even motion, not in the eyes, and the mouth when she spoke. Like it was so monotone. Oh my gosh, they're draining her blood out. Why are they doing this to her? What's happening?
So
She's a guinea pig.
they have
That's
two
terrible.
people from that university that are important, which would be Mark and Gemma. I think Gemma is in that state right now. She's barely showing any face expressions.
How many more do you need?
Yes.
Who is this lady? See, she looks so different.
Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go?
Oh, she is reminiscing? Is that what is referring us to her memories? Like where her
Oh, that makes
cognition
sense.
went?
That makes sense. Oh, they're making love. They connecting.
See, she looks so different. Her skin looks so... Oh. There's people reactions.
There might be some deficits. They're nothing long term. Were you a doctor?
Deficit.
I know that was troubling. Okay, I can tell that you're smarter than me, so forgive me if I say this like super plainly. But if you give one off a fucking bridge, Devin, we don't do that again. We'll discuss it later.
Nope.
We don't
No.
do that again.
It's settled fucking law, lady, okay? Just accept it. The end.
Wow.
What do you want?
She's ballsy.
What he wants is to know whether Gemma's
She
alive or not.
is.
We've confirmed it. I knew it.
Please don't mess with me.
She is.
Now it changed the tone.
Mhm.
Slow down, girl.
She knew what reintegrating was. The
Yeah.
sister.
Did she knew about her friend?
It's interesting that the whatever that thing is says lumen. You know, like everything says lumen.
The blood pressure cuff?
Yes.
If you were caught in a mudslide, would you be more afraid of suffocating or drowning?
Oh,
Drowning.
drowning.
I think drowning burns. Suffocating, you just can't breathe.
How many rooms today?
6.
6 rooms.
For what?
She says she's only awake for a certain amount of time, and this is probably when she does her job. She gets up, does her job, and then goes back to sleep. There it is. Gemma, though. Gemma cursed. I feel like they're trying to have Gemma to like not be recognizable,
Right.
like purposely, even though we recognize her and you
You're-
try recognize her.
You recognize her.
But it's because her face is so like unique. But her wig and everything, it makes her like a totally different look.
Yeah.
Karen.
I mean, does she have a say in this? Is she conscious at all? Because she called her Gemma versus Miss Casey.
Just now?
The nurse did.
Oh, I missed that detail. That's why when
Where
she
did
said
you go, Gemma?
and that's why when she said shit, she is still Gemma right now. This is not the Miss Casey persona.
Was she there willingly?
I think. Oh, you saw the same thing I saw? Now we got Miss Casey. Now we got Miss Casey. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Right.
Could I please get a break?
No,
Get a break?
but it's been 6 weeks.
You already took a break. You just don't remember
I was
it.
just here. I know. Nobody likes the dentist. Like my mom wanted.
Oh, that sucks.
Please.
Imagine every time you wake up, you never get a break. Like, yeah, she just said it. Clear, I get it, but oh my god. You're continuously subjected to this. This is torture. Hypothetically, what if your Annie only went to the dentist?
And she said there's 6 rooms. For what? Like,
Gemma, it's been 6 weeks. They said 6 rooms today?
she has to go to 6 rooms.
Interesting.
Let's see how we're doing.
How long was I in there?
2 hours.
2 hours. And Gemma, like, hypothetically, Casey can wake up again and need to go to the dentist. Hypothetically. It's interesting to finally get to know Gemma's personality, though, you know?
Right.
Cold Harbor!
We're still going back to that.
Okay.
So close to some answers. Or not.
We're not even close.
Yeah, but, you know, we see another Cold Harbor reference.
Oh, he's remembering the past.
Even his face looks different, even if I'm not looking at his hair. You know?
He looks a lot younger.
I'm telling you, I'm like
I cannot.
so impressed.
Hi. Hi. What are you doing?
That looks familiar. Like, I'm trying to edit this video. Oh!
How are you doing?
What are you doing? That's exactly what he said.
No, no.
That's what you
On
say.
sale.
What are you doing?
That's what I said. That's what looked familiar.
I happen to be quite handy.
No, you're not.
What?
Dang, she
How
played him.
dare you?
Nancy.
Handsy?
Aw.
Okay, Handsy.
That's so.
They had a beautiful romance. Oh. I guess it's dope that they're both scholarly because they just read and do romantic stuff. And they're cool with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can imagine they're perfect for each other. She says she likes plants.
Aw. Memories.
And that photo death zone. Exactly. Thank you.
You and I will ramble together someday. The two of us.
The two of us.
I feel like we spend a lot of time together.
You're not pregnant, are you?
Or you're not drinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. So Mark could possibly have a child.
They lost a child.
Why do you say? Did they say they lost a child
I
already?
think so.
But he also lost his wife. Is what they said.
Oh.
Now I don't know anything. Oh, definitely not okay.
It's Casey.
Sense of sadness. And verbally encourage her.
Oh, now the Audi will get that memory. What a crazy production! It's like a ride at Universal Studios. You feel me?
Yes.
I feel like they could do a Severance ride now. That's insane. What? Who's that? So there's a guy that just watches Mark all day?
Looks that way.
Are the severance barriers holding?
The Severance barrier.
Yes, the technology is working.
Severance barrier.
Holding.
You like her?
You like her. She goes into these rooms. Oh, never mind. That's you in the
This
clinic.
is the doctor. Clinic,
Yeah.
whatever.
I noticed even the outfit changed, but I was going to let it ride. She's fond of me too. That was the guy's line before. It made me
Who
feel
was
like
that
creepy
guy?
thoughts.
Yeah.
I don't recognize him. I was like, yo, how can
And
it,
he said she almost broke your fingers, or she broke her fingers, something like that.
that can be, you can really you can get taken advantage of basically in the workplace. And then you don't remember it when you get back home.
And now she's an enslaved. Like, they make believe this car accident. She having those memories?
I don't know if she's having those memories or they're just showing us. They're showing us Gemma's point of view.
And it's been 2 years since her car accident.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Trippy. Time for what?
What if it doesn't work? Turn around and bend over.
Ooh. Get in there.
Is she having mixed memories? Is that what's happening?
We're getting Mark's memories. And they're showing us Casey's perspectives. There's no way for Mark to have Casey's memories.
Wellington.
Is this not the same dentist?
Yeah.
How many rooms did you visit?
There's only one room I haven't been to yet, and today I had a name on it.
As purposely.
Cold Harbor.
Once I've been in all the rooms.
I see, because we're dealing with Gemma. We're dealing with Gemma.
You will see the world again, and the world will see you.
What does that mean?
Mark will benefit from the world you're siring.
Siren.
Kira will take away all his pain.
And you please just talk like a normal
Gemma.
See, at first I thought he was talking to Casey. I was like, how does Casey know? But I know how Gemma would know that there's 6 rooms. So I get it. Gemma's a gangster. She's like, yo, talk like a normal person. Because that man didn't give you an answer.
No. It's just riddled.
You think this is Gotham?
When will he wake up? When he's ready to. Great.
He would go.
He's on a journey. He's like One Piece.
You really think this is gonna work?
I know it well. He supposed to go to work this morning.
Looks like how you killed my brother. You two are definitely related.
You two are definitely related.
That is hilarious.
She's Lumen through and through. She was raised by them. She's a soldier. Okay, I have custody of his brain now. You don't. I'm calling her.
No,
No,
don't do that.
woman. You just doomed him. You just doomed him. You just doomed him. Oh, man.
I can't be a part of this. What? What are you? No, seriously, what are you doing? You can't leave him like this.
Yes, I can.
No. I can't do this without you. Are you kidding?
No, I'm not.
You're leaving now? This isn't my choice.
It's yours.
It's yours. No, I need you to stay. I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah, because
What
you're
if he wakes up? Do not call that woman. Oh my God.
Don't call her. Don't get involved. Why are
Did
you
you
doing
see what was
this?
going on with your baby?
He's fighting.
No, it's the same guy fighting himself.
That's from the card that Dylan tried to take.
Mhm.
Ego death.
Feeding his own
How
ego
do you know
death.
it's the same guy?
And the hair is the same.
Okay, it's getting interesting.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you have to draw a duck.
Why are you wasting your time with us?
It's like how you resist being severed or something.
Asshole.
Weird.
Enjoying this was until you ruined it.
You might be overreacting a little bit, Gemma.
Don't do that.
What
Do
happened?
what?
How'd you guys start arguing?
Beat to shit.
So let's stop.
Oh, it was so sweet. Like, in the beginning of the episode. What happened, guys? What happened?
Relationship.
The plants.
happens.
You see the plants? Are they not as bright as they used to be? Am I tripping? Mark was so full of light in the beginning with her.
That's what happens when you spend so much time with the same person. Then you see the negative things.
I don't see the negative things.
You don't. That's right.
Yeah. You see negative things? What? What?
This is perfectly normal. Let's get you set
That's
up.
the same guy.
Bon appetit. Can I get you anything else?
That's the same guy, right?
It is the same guy, by the way.
Stuck at 96%.
He's stuck at 96%.
The nosebleed set us back.
The nosebleed set us back.
When he's done, you're gonna have to say goodbye to her.
I'm aware. Care.
Why are you wearing that stupid sweater?
Because he wants to.
I got so much more questions about why they talk like this.
There is no answers. There's not getting close to anything.
They do. This is the definition of showing and not telling.
Oh, yes.
You know?
You sent my husband and I this year an electric grouter. And we
I was very alarmed. Just right over and over?
Come on now, sweetheart. It's the last one.
That's why he was wearing that stupid sweater.
Close enough.
He's creepy.
He's very creepy.
How much longer do I have to do this?
I told you, here.
So like every time she wakes, no, almost every 6 times she wakes up, she has to do this.
It's always Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
This is torture for the innie. Because the innie's, that's why the innie was probably so happy to be around Mark. Don't.
I love you.
Don't. Don't. I'm so
I love you too.
See, there's no expression, nothing.
But I think she would have feelings, but
He's
it's like they were
sick.
killing
He fell
her.
in love with her for sure.
He might have. They implied that, and they're like for Kier. I don't know if
That
I don't know if
you
you want
have
to
to
call
let
that
her
love.
go.
I'd call that obsession. But yeah, dude is definitely whatever swooned. Crib. They don't even have to say any words, and I feel it.
They fell apart. Maybe that's why she did whatever she did, and maybe she signed up for this trial. Am I getting it right? Am I?
They were definitely falling apart. It looks like Gemma was willing to do this trial. What I don't know is if the accident has happened at the time we're watching this. Look who it is.
Your husband remarried last year,
Lies.
and he has a daughter now.
Lies. I want to go home.
Maybe you felt things behind those doors you never felt with Mark.
That's terrible. He's
Maybe I've
sick.
seen it.
Hmm.
The death of Ivan Ilyich. Let me guess. He dies at the end.
Oh! What?
He deserved that.
No, I just have to flip everything I knew. They lied to her. I don't know the we know that she died in a car accident is a narrative they used. I don't know if she showed up here like for a day and they just trapped her here and then they said it was an accident. Like, there's so much that I have to ask now. I want to know if she knew that they were going to tell Mark that she died in an accident, or she was said, I'm coming back in 2 years, or something, left a note, and then the note never reached Mark, hypothetically. It's silly, but that's what I want to know. But she won't know where the exit is. Gemma? Oh, they got you. Oh. It won't work, because the Audi will kick over. Or there. She can't escape. She can't escape. I knew it.
Sure.
Oh man.
charades.
That's gonna be like 20.
This is where the accident happens. Okay.
Or I could
That's
stay.
crazy.
You should probably go.
That's when the accident
Did you
happened.
get
Yeah.
the Denali thing I sent?
The-
Alright, well, I'll be back at like 10. I love you.
I love you.
Oh, he didn't say I love you.
I said.
Oh no, I love you too. I'm sorry. See ya.
And the car accident happens.
I can see why he's beating himself up. The last couple of months, or I mean, the last portion of the relationship, it wasn't. He wasn't giving it y'all, and you know
That
it.
is to confuse people. Run.
Miss Casey.
Mr. Milchick, what's happening?
Nothing. Your Audi came in for a public art
He
exhibition.
ran over here.
Found herself in the wrong elevator.
He ran over here.
How long have I been?
If you wouldn't mind turning around and head.
But-
on you go.
On you go. On you go.
Oh no, that's crazy. Then she's just gonna go down like what? And all the guards and security is gonna be there.
Where's.
Thank you, Miss Casey.
I like that Miss Casey has a little fight in her too. She's like, yo, what? The innocence of your Audi or your innie.
That is sad. She's total slave.
Technically, whenever her innie, her Audi is the one that's stuck. You know what I mean? Her Audi is the innie, but it's kind of silly that I said that. Because when she got out, that's the innie. Her switch is in reverse.
Yeah.
So when she leaves Lumen, she's Casey. And when she goes back to Lumen,
No. She's still in Lumen and she switches.
yes, but in the center, she is Casey.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying if this lady were to try to walk out this building altogether, she would be probably Miss Casey. But she has entered the severed floor, and the rooms do the same trigger. I don't know. But I know she's always in Lumen. I'm just saying, I don't think Gemma can escape Lumen without being...
She has to be helped by the innies of those people.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 She knows. Yep.
Oh, poor Gemma.
Yep. I gotta see how they got her.
Oh, that's when they told him that she's been in a car accident.
She has no way of... Oh, beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. The transition, like they're looking at each other, but they're not.
But I don't like as a doctor is playing with her. Like she's some sort of trophy for him and basically he wants her by
Yeah, he's sick.
his side.
He's a sick person.
This whole thing is sick.
I never even really conceived the abuse that can happen in the workplace, and we wouldn't report it. They are the HR. There's no way for this information to get out outside. Even the HR could be innies.
Yeah. They could easily go bunkers. Oh, that's the innie, maybe.
Definitely the Audi. There may no longer be a difference between the two if they've merged.
Maybe
Yeah,
the
Gemma.
Audi was having... The innie was remembering the memories with Gemma. As he's remembering now because they're merging.
Yes.
Aww. That was just an episode. Oh, man.
It was a very, very good episode.
It's sad. So I wonder if she started getting with Lumen because she got those cards that they were producing. So maybe there was a way that Lumen was leisure. So she got that. And she said that she started that because it intrigues her or whatever, right? And they became apart. So
You did-
she was already in process to, maybe because of the loss of the baby, she was to maybe do the same thing Mark is doing. forget the loss.
So wait, you think she started working with Lumen early on because it shows the cards of her doing that psyche thing? Was she drawing it or was she just reading it, reviewing it?
It looks like she was using it to do some sort of whatever work.
And that's the first sign that she was more likely involved with Lumen.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And it's around this time where her and Mark.
Yeah.
So you think Lumen is the cause of their break? And
as a possibility. And then Lumen kind of faked the death of her
to
remove her.
Yep.
And yeah. She's been gone since.
That card was very important. I remember Milkcheck wanted to captivate it, and it looked like it was fighting cards like to fight each other. But that might be like how you like unsever yourself or like switch back hypothetically. Because you're fighting your own self. Is like they were talking about fighting your psyche. It's like you do a move and then you switch. Like chakra stuff.
Oh, wow.
I don't know that to be true. I'm just like it's
no, it would
psyche.
make sense. It would definitely make sense. Yes.
Like think about if Lumen
like a
do
movement to
like a fail switch. I won't dig too deep on that one. That's just my like shot in the dark. I remembered that card and I was like, okay.
The card
and I remember
both.
Dylan had it. And I'm like, okay, it's obviously very important.
They emphasize that and
Yes.
the teeth cleaning utensils.
In this episode, we've seen teeth cleaning various times.
Various times. They were making them where what Bert was. And then
Wait, teeth cleaning with Bert? Talk about this.
Okay. The dental things, the scrapers or whatever they're the
Bert
teeth.
was making that's
Yes.
right, there's a trick.
And then when everyone went back to speak to the friend,
What friend?
Bert's
Love?
friend Ini. And the inside
Oh, the
world, the woman she mentioned, the only thing is a guy with a white coat that comes in and gets this delivered to whatever room. Remember? Yes.
That was Casey.
That's the doctor.
And that's the same doctor getting it delivered to Casey.
And then we see the guy go into the dark room that Erwin is drawing on the outside world. And that's when we know that she keeps going to, I guess. I don't know why it's causing her pain.
Well, it caused who pain?
Why are they doing this to her? Like her dentures. What are they doing to her teeth?
She has Christmas every year. She has a plane accident happening every year, casually. She in the plane. All right, all these scenarios are discomforting to her. Why? I can't tell you that part, but I know the correlation. The Christmas thing hurts her hand. The dental work hurts her teeth. The plane going down is a panic area. Her innie is constantly experiencing something that is not pleasant to her, which also is a testament to why she enjoyed being around Mark and everyone else that one time, because this is what she used to do, simulate being on a plane all the time. Now, if you ask me why, part of an experiment.
But it's not once a year. She gets this every so often, like more often than once a year, because she's been to dentals like every time she wakes up. Or every time she wakes up, she's Christmas every day.
I'm sorry. You are right. Because what happened is when they said Christmas, he was like, it's Christmas once a year. And then she's like, it's Christmas all the time. Yes, you're right. Lumen's dialogue is like, this don't happen all the time. But to the innie, this happens all the time. Yeah, you live in it.
She's done this drill several times.
They're running an experiment, and they noted whether Casey and Mark would have any ability to recognize each other. Right. They didn't. Through all these trauma, they try and see if you remember your trauma and how it affects your outie, like the memories of that incident. It looks like they are preparing for a doomsday event. Like they can do something very big and shocking and have the innies involved in it, and the outies will just never know.
That's crazy.
They need to know exactly how far they can push it with your innies without your outies knowing. I won't spoil it, but remember that movie that you were watching, and these folks would go on an island, and they were like, they did something with these ladies' memories, and they did all types of heinous activities. Then they left the island, they had no memories.
Yes, and I feel like they just came back again, like the first day or whatever. Yes, they were drugging them with some sort of.
Lumen is a kind of company that has, in my opinion, has to be looking at some type of world domination, and they have a follow Kier, and they're planning something. I don't know why they got goats, but it's population control, some type of sort, controlling people.
Definitely.
Shout out to my homies at Umbrella Corp. Anyways, Resident Evil.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. It was very fascinating.
It was like the closure that we were trying to figure out between Casey and Gemma and Mark. Gemma and Mark. So it kind of gave her a personality now.
She has a person. Oh, especially Gemma's
Like
personality. Gemma and Mark are very compatible in terms
Very
of
much
that.
so, yeah.
First thing, sorry I was late on some things. Like Gemma would say shit, and I didn't realize I was looking at Gemma. I thought I was looking at Casey. That's interesting to her personality. And then there she's walking around like, oh, this is Gemma. This is Gemma we're dealing with. And then when the doctor came in to talk to her, he's talking to Gemma. And when he was asking about the 6 rooms, it's like, how does Casey know that she was in 6 rooms? It's like, Casey doesn't know. Gemma would know. Anyways, I would miss when I'm looking at Gemma and when I'm looking at Casey, when it was incredibly obvious.
When she was in the inside room is Casey, inside of the rooms. When she was in the hallway of that is Gemma. That's crazy. Crazy.
Do you notice that Mark was hotter the further away he was from the Severance connection? Mark started off radiant, and then the loss of the baby, which I make no mockery of, and apparently when she got connected with Lumen, the stress, life, and literally started getting sucked out of him. The glowingness of the relationship got dull, and that was just that.
Yeah,
and then he wasn't giving her any vibes.
And then they were getting this, trying to get pregnant, like she was getting shots to try to get pregnant again. So I wonder if that's what triggered her connection to Lumen.
Yeah. Why do you think Mark destroyed the crib that he was working on? That's when he gave up. He looked so mad when he did it.
Yeah, it probably destroyed their relationship. I mean, the loss of a baby. That definitely. And she wants to be a mother, but he's like, I think he was saying like there's adoption possibility. So I think that destroyed their relationship, and maybe that was like, this is the reason why they're no longer happy or whatever, they drift apart.
They took a creative, smart approach by not actually giving the conversation.
No.
There's a lot that we can infer, but not know for sure. And I wonder how intentional that is, because for example, right now I can't blame Mark. For the most part, I can't blame him. I do like, dang, you didn't really show much attention to her on her final moments, and then now you have to live with that regret, dang. But I didn't hear a cringe argument. But like, if I were to insert what I think happened that I don't know, it'd be like, man, you really can't put pressure on this woman because she feels it way worse than you trying to conceive, and it's just not happening. Especially, the bleeding. You can go, I don't know how long y'all start carrying a child, and then you can still have a miscarriage. And I don't know at what stage it passes out through your body. I don't know what you see when it passes out, or we have to go to a medical professional and have this removed. But I can just imagine the trauma of what you're dealing with as a woman trying to have this baby and it's not working out. And then us men adding additional stress. It's like, well, if you can do it better, you have this baby. You know what I mean? It's like, well, I can't do that. So it's like, well, shh, and let me try this.
Right, at the same time, like, I feel like you as the man do not understand anything, and you're trying to help, but you have no idea how to. So by trying, it may cause more.
Explain that one.
Issues.
As a woman.
As a woman?
Yeah, explain.
Explain what?
Like, it's something that I would try, or guys would try, that actually would make the situation worse.
Oh, remember when I was in delivery?
I did something wrong?
You were trying to touch me. I said, don't touch me. It was so annoying. I was in pain. Don't touch me.
As far as I'm concerned, I did that perfect. Don't call for you?
Comfort me. Because the touching, I was in so much pain. It was like, no, it's not helping. You don't remember?
I do remember trying to like touch you, but
Like,
my
no.
memory like give me an example and explain. I can't think of how I screwed this up. That's why I thought you were gonna make up a hypothetical example.
No, I'm
But
telling
you
you
brought
how
up
it
a
is.
real example. I'm
Yeah.
like, what? Okay, that's actually amusing to me. I was like, go ahead, give us an example. Because I can't think of what I could do wrong in this scenario. And then
But
she
you
goes,
didn't
I'm gonna
do
tell you
nothing
exactly.
wrong, but you didn't know how to handle it. And touch, you thought touch was the thing to
My
comfort,
touch is, yeah, what else?
comfort at that time, and that was not what I needed. So
What did you need?
some pain medication, obviously. But yeah,
But you weren't, yeah.
yeah. So it's like, yeah, and then in the way like for a loss, like going through it's not you just losing a baby. It's like a bunch of hormone dysregulations, and I mean, if I'm with the monthly thing, it's like sometimes is it me or is it my hormones acting? You know, and I think every woman goes through that. So you were trying to understand how to deal with, what to do, and the woman's like, you're not doing anything to help me, so don't do anything. But then if you don't do anything, there's a problem too.
At least, as glad you know. I'm glad you know. So what do I do?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
You don't even have the solution for
I
us?
don't have a solution. I can.
But you want to see that I was trying.
Oh, yeah. Well, for example, for a monthly thing, you can bring dark chocolates. It's like here. And don't touch me, don't talk to me. Yeah. Comforting things that, or a warm blanket, maybe a warm tea, stuff like that. But no, that's not necessary.
Okay.
Okay.
Until next time, guys. Rock Daily
Yours.
out. As always, thanks for supporting this channel. If you don't know, we do have a Patreon and it's free to join. You can stay updated, suggest content, or vote on polls. If you're interested in our uncut and early reactions to anime, K-drama, Western shows, and movie reactions, which include exclusive reactions not found on YouTube, you can join the upper tiers on Patreon, or you can stick with the edited content right here on YouTube. We got Yaboyrocklee reactions also in the description of this video. Until next time, I'm out.